to stand still as he gazed at her radiant presence, and in that moment he knew he had fallen deeply in love. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a village surrounded by a dense and mysterious jungle. This jungle was different from any other. It was full of secrets and danger, so no one dared to enter. Legends told of those who ventured in and never returned. But among the towering trees and dark shadows, there was something peculiar. Every now and then, a stunning stranger emerged from the heart of the jungle. She was unlike anyone the villagers had ever seen before. This mysterious woman moved with grace and beauty, captivating all who laid eyes on her. Yet, despite her enchanting presence, she remained silent, keeping her thoughts hidden. The villagers couldn't help but be drawn to her, curious about the mystery that surrounded her. They whispered among themselves, speculating about her origins and the secrets she held. Some believed she was a spirit, sent to watch over the jungle, while others thought she might be a lost princess seeking refuge. But no one dared to approach her, as her aura of mystery and the tales of the jungle kept them at bay. In this village lived a boy named Ago. He was like any other village boy, full of curiosity and dreams. One day, as Ago roamed the village with his friend Jita, he caught sight of the beautiful stranger. Time seemed to stand still as he gazed at her radiant presence, and in that moment, he knew he had fallen deeply in love. "Look, isn't she the most beautiful woman you've ever seen?" Ago exclaimed to Jita, his heart brimming with emotion. Jita chuckled, shaking his head in amusement. "Ago, you're falling under her spell, haven't you? But remember, she doesn't even know you exist," he replied, trying to temper Ago's infatuation. But Ago couldn't shake off the enchantment that had taken hold of his heart. Day after day, he watched as the beautiful stranger graced the village with her presence, her elegance captivating everyone. Yet, Ago remained hesitant to approach her, his heart racing at the mere thought of speaking to her. His words tangled in a knot of nerves. As time passed, Ago's love for the beautiful stranger only deepened. He found himself dreaming about her, longing to unravel the mystery that surrounded her. Desperate for guidance, he turned to his friend Jita for advice. "Jita, I can't stop thinking about her," Ago confessed, his voice tinged with longing. "But I don't know how to talk to her. What should I do?" Jita sighed, shaking his head at Ago's love-struck state. "Ago, you're letting your heart lead you astray," he warned. "You don't even know anything about her. Falling in love with a stranger is like chasing a shadow. You will only find darkness in the end." But Ago refused to heed his friend's cautionary words. To him, the beautiful stranger was a beacon of light in a world of darkness. He couldn't bear to imagine a life without her, even if it meant facing the unknown. "I understand your concern, Jita," Ago replied, his voice steady despite the doubt in his soul. "But I cannot ignore this feeling inside me. I must follow her, no matter the risk." As the golden sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the village road, Ago and Jita stood in anticipation, awaiting the arrival of the beautiful stranger. Ago's heart raced with excitement, while Jita watched with a mixture of curiosity and concern. "There she is," Jita whispered, nudging Ago gently. "The love of your life, just as you've always dreamed." Ago's heart fluttered at the sight of the beautiful stranger. Her presence was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. With a nod of determination, he and Jita followed her as she made her way through the village, her graceful stride a testament to her elegance and poise. As the beautiful stranger disappeared into a nearby house, Jita turned to Ago with a mischievous glint in his eyes. "Let's find out what she's up to in there," he suggested, his voice barely above a whisper. "We'll wait until she leaves, and then we'll sneak in and see for ourselves." Ago hesitated for a moment, torn between his desire to uncover the truth and the nagging sense of apprehension that tugged at his conscience. But with Jita's reassurance, he nodded eagerly, his heart pounding with excitement. And so they waited in silence, their breath held in anticipation as they watched the house. Minutes turned into hours, the night sky painting a canvas of stars overhead. Finally, the moment arrived. The door creaked open, and the beautiful stranger stepped out into the cool night air, her silhouette bathed in the soft glow of the moonlight. With a quick glance around, she disappeared into the darkness, leaving Ago and Jita alone with their curiosity. With a sense of determination, Ago and Jita approached the house, their footsteps echoing in the silence of the night. But as they reached the doorway, a sudden chill swept over them, freezing them in their tracks. A gravely voice pierced the stillness, sending shivers down their spines. "Who are you? What do you want?" it demanded, its tone tinged with menace. "Leave now before it's too late." Ago's heart pounded in his chest as fear gripped him like a vice. He glanced at Jita, whose face was pale with terror, his eyes wide with apprehension. Without a word, they turned and fled into the night, their footsteps echoing in the darkness as they raced away from the ominous house. Ago's heart sank as he realized that his quest for love had led him down a path filled with danger and uncertainty. As they caught their breath, Jita turned to Ago with a look of resignation. "I can't help you anymore, Ago," he said, his voice heavy with regret. "You have to stop all of this before it's too late." With a heavy heart, Ago watched as Jita disappeared into the night, leaving him alone with his thoughts and his dreams of a love that seemed destined to remain forever out of reach. As the days passed, Ago found himself consumed by thoughts of the mysterious stranger. Her image lingered in his mind like a haunting melody, her presence a constant reminder of the love he yearned to chase. "Why do I have to do this?" Ago whispered to himself, his voice filled with uncertainty. "What do I do now? Should I let it go?" Ago tried as he could, but he could not shake off the hold that the beautiful stranger had on his heart. Her enchanting presence beckoned to him like a siren's song, drawing him ever closer to the edge of his desires. "No, no," Ago muttered, shaking his head in frustration. "I have to see her one more time. Yes, I have to." That evening, Ago returned home with a heavy heart, the weight of his emotions pressing down upon him like a burden too heavy to bear. He lay upon his bed, his heart swelling like leaves caught in a wind, unable to sleep. Praying and hoping, he thought about the beautiful stranger, yearning for one more glimpse of her. Days passed, and weeks passed, and Ago continued going to the village road where he had first seen her. But the beautiful stranger did not return. The villagers whispered among themselves, speculating about her sudden disappearance, but no one knew the truth. Ago's heart ached with longing, as he realized that he might never see her again. But just as he was about to give up all hope, fate intervened in the most unexpected way. One evening, as Ago sat by the village well, lost in his thoughts, he heard a soft, melodic voice behind him. Turning around, he found himself face to face with the beautiful stranger, her eyes sparkling with warmth and kindness. "Hello, Ago," she said, her voice like a gentle breeze. "I have been waiting for you." O's heart leaped with joy at the sight of her, his eyes wide with disbelief. You know my name," he stammered, his voice filled with wonder. The beautiful stranger smiled, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "Of course I do," she replied, her voice like music to his ears. "I have been watching you, just as you have been watching me." Ago's heart soared with happiness as he realized that his love for the beautiful stranger had not been in vain. She had been waiting for him all along, her heart full of the same love and longing that had consumed him. From that day on, Ago and the beautiful stranger were inseparable. They walked hand in hand through the village, their laughter echoing in the air, their hearts overflowing with love. The villagers watched in awe as the once mysterious woman revealed her true self, her kindness and compassion touching all who knew her. As for Ago, he had found his true love in the heart of the jungle, in the form of the beautiful stranger who had captured his heart. Together, they embarked on a new journey, their love stronger than any obstacle they might face. And so, in the village surrounded by the mysterious jungle, a love story unfolded that would be told for generations to come. Ago and the beautiful stranger, united by fate and bound by love, proved that sometimes the greatest adventures begin with a single glance, a fleeting moment, and a love that transcends all boundaries. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. It means a lot.